Hi to all of you. The CJRB brand is renowned for the quality and design of its folding knives, so when it offers a new fixed blade knife, it's quite rare and it deserves to be taken into account. The offer in folding knives is enormous because they are knives that are easily transported on a daily basis. A fixed blade knife is more restrictive to transport because it is bulkier and requires a sheath to avoid injury and protect the blade. The fixed blade is the original concept of the knife, and it is in principle more efficient and more solid because the pivot mechanism of folding knives is ultimately subject to play, clogging, whereas a good fixed blade knife full tang is reliable with a good guarantee of robustness. CJRB now offers, in its range of knives, an excellent compromise to the folding knife with its Hyperlite model, which, as its name suggests, is super light. It is a small knife in the size of a folding pocket model. It is the result of a collaboration with an outdoor and bushcraft enthusiast, Joe Flowers. For the design of this knife, the specifications were to obtain a super functional fixed blade that is as light as possible. We have seen by the enthusiasm aroused by the Victorinox venture that many practitioners of outdoor leisure activities are interested in small, fixed blade knives. The Hyperlite meets this demand. The result obtained by CJRB is quite original because this knife, 8.19 inches long, looks like a mini machete with a high flat-edge drop-point blade, 4.17 inches long, for a thickness of 0.11 inches. The finish of the blade is obtained by sand polishing, which offers a surface less sensitive to the visibility of any scratches. One of the stylistic particularities of this Hyperlite is the long groove or gutter at the top of the blade. It has no functionality, but it gives the knife an identity, and it makes it lighter. It was when I filmed the knife up close with camera movements that I realized that this groove made the blade particularly beautiful, as if curved with pretty reflections. The small jimping at the start of the blade ensures good grip and good control, which is always appreciated. The shape of the blade makes it easy to sharpen. The weight of this knife is just 3.45 ounces, no more than the average folding knife. However, you have to take into account the excellent little Kydex sheath that weighs 1.02 ounces with its cord, and to which you can add the belt fastening system that comes with it to transport the knife. These dimensions, its weight, make the Hyperlite a great little knife for hiking. It can even be considered a fixed blade EDC. This knife is marketed at a price of around $55. The main assets of the Hyperlite is first of all its full tang construction, which makes it look like a mini survival knife. Its handle is made of 2 scales in G10, a resin-based composite material renowned for its durability and its resistance to the worst conditions. These plates are firmly fixed by torque screws. The handle is well-designed, ergonomic, with a hole for a lanyard, and it also has a small recess at the back that allows leverage, especially to open a bottle. The other interesting feature of Hyperlite is its AR-RPM 9 steel, a new steel obtained by powder metallurgy, but at a low price, whose composition is close to 9 CR18 Mo-V, and of which CJRB seems to have the exclusivity. We therefore have a very good resistance to corrosion, an ease of sharpening, a very correct solidity, and a satisfactory preservation of the cutting edge. No weak point on this steel from the point of view of its characteristics, and moreover the feedback from users tends to confirm it. For this price, this knife is a very good little companion with a fixed blade, particularly pleasant to hold and handle. Moreover, if you are interested, you can order it via the affiliate link to the CJRB site in the description window. This helps support the YouTube channel. I was very curious to test this little knife. Although the handle is rather short and narrow, the grip is good and the blade is quite impressive for such a small knife. We immediately feel that it will be decisive and that we will be able to make countless cuts with a certain pleasure. A knife with a thin blade is already a guarantee of being able to penetrate easily into the material and slice with precision, especially food. As the handle is quite thin, the use of gloves allows you to squeeze firmly and force more. I also appreciate this small, perfectly molded Kydex sheath that provides excellent retention in minimal bulk. The blade slides in easily and locks there reassuringly. No risk of the knife accidentally slipping out. However, the blade disengages easily without having to force, which limits the risk of injury. This Hyperlite can be stored in a small backpack pocket. It can also be hung around the neck, thanks to the small cord attached to the sheath. You can count on this knife when preparing food and to carry out small operations during a camp. Its lightness will not be penalizing for hikers who cover long distances. To conclude, if you want to acquire a small fixed blade knife with an original style, with a beautiful high blade and very effective, then this Hyperlite should be right for you. To try it is to adopt it. This knife has the assets to become a small reference in terms of small fixed blade knife, both in terms of its quality, its low price, and its efficiency. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, and if you haven't already done so, you can subscribe to the channel, like, share, comment. Thank you for your support and see you soon for other knives.